Australian selectors will face some headaches ahead of the third test against India. Australia's batting order has failed to fire yet again, with the Aussies being bowled out for 195 and 200 in their loss to India in Melbourne, leaving the series level after 2 matches. Joe Burns' bad form has continued after posting scores of 0 and 4, leaving him with only 3 scores over 10 in his past 13 innings, averaging just 10.4. Even after posting 51 out in Adelaide, he looks in all sorts facing this strong Indian attack and leaves his test career hanging by a thread ahead of the third test. Middle order batsman Travis Head's spot will also come under fire after 2 more soft dismissals at the MCG after gaining a start, scoring 38 and 17, before slashing outside the off stump on both occasions and being caught in slip. If the selectors choose to drop Head, it would allow Matthew Wade to drop down the order, who has shown his fighting qualities and performed some decent knocks, opening the batting, but would be more comfortable to slot back into the middle order in a more counter-attacking role. The selectors will need to consider numerous options revolving around the batting order. Assuming David Warner will be fit after suffering a groin injury in the ODI series against India, the first option would mean Warner replaces Burns in the opening role, and the rest of the side would remain the same, meaning no disruption to the middle order, and Warner to join Wade opening the batting, although it would mean 2 very similar players to open the account for the Aussies at the top of the order. The second option for the selectors would be if they choose to drop Burns and Head, it means Wade can move back to the middle order while David Warner would partner Victorian Marcus Harris at the top of the order. If Pucovski is deemed fit to play after suffering concussion in the Australia A game, he could replace Harris in the previous option, leaving the initial preferred opening pair at the start of the summer of Warner and Pucovski. Even if the young Victorian, who has posted huge Shield numbers this season, averaging 247.5, is fit, selectors might be reluctant to throw Pucovski in the deep end against Bumrah and co, particularly given he has had limited preparation in recent weeks due to concussion. That scenario would be harsh on Harris, who is averaging 118 in Shield cricket this season for Victoria, and was Australia's best batsman on India's previous tour of Australia, scoring 256 runs at an average of 36.57 in the series loss, but since then has failed to take numerous other opportunities he's had for Australia. Another more left field option would be if Warner was not fit, and Pucovski was, that the 2 Vics who posted a record-breaking stand of 486 recently, in Pucovski and Harris would open the batting for Australia, meaning Wade slots back down to number 5, although it's unlikely the selectors will throw the 2 less experienced Victorians to the top of the order. It will be interesting to see how the Australian batting order will line up for the third test, with various options to pick for the selectors, with a lot of them depending on the fitness of David Warner and Bill Pucovski. If you did enjoy this type of video, make sure to subscribe for similar content and comment your views down below as well. Cheers.